Hey, good morning and welcome to day 16 of our 31 beginner baby steps with baby steps with me, Flylady Premium Mentor Emma. Yesterday's was a little bit rushed because I was up in London. I had a car to pick up, and then I was off into town with my daughter to do some shopping. So it was a bit of a rushed one as we tried to get out of the door. So sorry about that. If you noticed that normally I speak for a little bit longer on these things. Yesterday it wasn't so much. So yesterday you made your bed. How did that make your room feel? How did that make you feel when you got into bed? Because for me, getting into bed, into a made bed, feels a bit like I've given myself a gift from my morning person to my evening person. When I'm tired and I've had enough, climbing into a made bed is just somehow so much nicer than climbing into an unmade bed. So really hope you felt that last night. And if you're already doing it, then give yourself a big go you, because I know some people like to just refresh at this time of year rather than finding the baby steps for the first time. Lots of you are just kind of refreshing and picking up on things that maybe you've not been doing, and just revitalizing your routines and things, which is great. So it's really good to do that. And actually I'm finding doing these routines, there are just little things that I'm tweaking a little bit in my own routines that I'm maybe taking more notice of, which has been really beneficial as well. Except of course when I go out of town and everything just doesn't quite work how it did. But hey, that's fine. I set my timer for 15 minutes this morning, and everything is back to how I like it, which is just great. And you can get there too. You can do that too. You can get to the point where your house can be how you want it in just 15 minutes of moving around and getting things done. That's the whole point of the Flylady system. Okay, so today it's time to go back to the Flylady website and have a look at some of the daily emails. Now, again, you can do this on the app. There's lots of ways you can do that, but she has a wonderful morning musing where she's thinking about kind of something that's touched her heart and that she knows will help other people. A testimonial, so someone sort of saying what's worked for them and how that's worked, or an Ask Flylady a question. I will put all of the links for these in the description in a minute so that you can have easy access to them. So just set your timer for maybe even 5 minutes for this and just read over it and see what she discusses, because having that input from somebody else, looking at someone else's way they do things and the struggles that they have and how they've overcome them, and just even somebody else's take on that makes a difference. It can stop us. Sometimes when we're struggling with something, we can feel very isolated, very alone, like we're the only person who's ever struggled with that. And to be able to read these things and know about them makes a big difference. And that, I think, is a lot of what we do as mentors, is we help with knowing that you're not alone, giving it a second set of eyes, a different brain. We've been there, we've lived in chaos, and we've lifted ourselves out of it. So being able to help with that is a really positive thing. And it's why I say it's the best job I've ever had. And I'm so blessed to be able to do it, because it's just to lift people like that makes a big difference, and see the progress they make makes a big difference to me as well. And it helps me to want to be better and do better as well. So it's a great thing. So just spend some time today doing that, just 5 minutes on your timer. Remember, always use your timer as much as you can for these things, because I know what the internet's like. You can end up down a rabbit hole and reading absolutely all kinds of really interesting things, and before you know it, an hour's gone by and you haven't done the things that you needed to get done. Right, that's me done for today. I have some university study to do this morning and this afternoon, in amongst with some mentoring, so I'm going to go and get on with that. Also need to take the puppy for a walk because she's got a lot of energy today, where we were not around yesterday. Okay, you'll have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow with day 17. Bye for now.